Look, I have no problem admitting that I like nice things. I like nice bag, good clothes, luxury experiences, and I feel the same about my career. Like, you will not catch me settling because I've been there, I've done that, and I'm never going to do that again. But if I'm being honest, it didn't start out this way. For me, for the longest time, I was the person on the other end. Like, I would literally move for roles with basically no increase. I would stay in really horrible situations, and I was just so afraid to try anything. And a big part of it was because I simply didn't believe that I deserved to be that way. I was the first person in my family to even be in corporate. I felt like, this is already a really good deal. Anything more is going to make me feel like I'm being really greedy. And when I had that mindset, I also acted like I wasn't the best. I would make myself small. I would agree with everyone. I would wait for my turn. And that was one of the most expensive lessons of my career. Playing small automatically put me in the mega slow lane. And if you want to recognize your full career potential, the reality is you do need to do things differently. And here are two things that completely changed the game. First, proximity builds opportunities. I stopped accepting surface level feedback like there are currently just no opportunities available. And I literally took it upon myself to create them. I would network with all of these other department leads to find out actually what projects do they need help on. And a big part was because I knew it was important to get in front of the right people. In fact, my manager thanked me so much for doing that for him. Second, performance marketing. Now, for most of us, we typically wait until our official performance review process, maybe it's twice a year, to talk about all this great work that we've done. If we're waiting until then to have the conversation, typically it's way too late. So I started this running win list and I would share it with my manager. Every Monday, I would remind my manager and I'll weave all these wins very easily into conversation. It made it so easy for my leaders to advocate for me because they had all these receipts and they started saying yes to me a lot more. Whilst it might seem small, all those micro actions added up. So if you're ready to build a career that actually gets you seen, heard, and paid like the top 1%, come to my masterclass. I'll show you exactly how to do it.